Hi there, it's good to be back with all of you again. Today we have a special treat because I'm going to be reacting and vocally analyzing to Sofronio Vazquez, who is the first Filipino or Asian to have ever won The Voice USA. And from what I have been able to read about him, he's a very special human being that never gives up on his dreams and always believes that a failure represents an opportunity. So I'm really looking forward to hear him sing. I've actually never heard him sing before, and I'm sure this is going to be a treat. So without further ado, here we go.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy.
This is so beautiful. His voice is so gentle, so sweet, and so intriguing at the same time. I feel a sense of calm when I hear him sing. I'm really curious to see how this song develops with this kind of voice. Beautiful.
They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care if they call me crazy. Run away to the world we desire.
Sorry to stop right there. I just wanted to mention some technical things that he's doing. So we're still not having a full sense of his tone or his chest voice completely, but it's very lovely because that's what's giving us the sense of sweetness, of calmness that he is achieving. And as it goes on, then he is engaging to more of that chest mechanism that the male voice has, that really lets him go to those higher tones with more power. So I think this is how the song is going to develop. He's going to engage more of that as the song continues, but he is using different technical aspects here where he is engaging also the use of falsetto mixed with his chest and creating a more of a sweeter tone, and then going more into full chest to create a more of a powerful tone. And these are all terms mostly for pop music. If I were to speak about more classic or an opera, it would be different. But this is what I'm hearing right now. And in such a short amount of time, he's done a lot of things. Go back a little bit.
Run away to the world we desire. Every night I lie in bed.
Let me go a little bit further back so you can hear those changes. A little bit of head tone there. Breath tone.
To the world we desire.
More full vocal closure there.
Every night I lie in bed. The brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams, it's all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. However small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. We may be right, we may be wrong. Let's say you bring me home. To the world you see, to the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes.
And I really loved what he did here because apart from taking us in an emotional journey, he is also with his voice, portraying different technical elements that allow him to take us in that journey. So if you notice, I'm just going to go back a little bit to see if you can. Okay, so this right now, what you see here, look at his jaw. Look at how relaxed his mouth is. He's giving space for those higher notes to come in. Because if he were kind of clenching his teeth and also his body is open. So there are two things that would happen if he were clenched. One, he would not be able to take a good breath to support that tone and that higher range. Second, he would actually go flat if this was clenched because he would not have enough space and other muscles in his jaw, his face, and in his neck would be engaged that are not necessary and therefore would sing or will cause that note to be sung with tension, and therefore sometimes that would cause it to go flat or to go sharp. So in this case, he's doing a really lovely mix here, and see how his body is open, beautiful jaw, and he's also breathing properly of what I can see. So let's go back to this section so you see what he is doing.
We may be wrong. Let's say you bring me home. To the world you see, to the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes.
See? Sorry to stop again, but another thing that I would like you all to know, especially you singers out there, that when you produce a free tone like what he just did, free sound, a free high note, it always has a natural vibrato to it. It's not a vibrato that you make happen. It's something that naturally will come out and you just don't control it, just let it be. So a free tone, especially if you're talking about classical singing, when that happens, especially just a natural one, not something that you're trying to make happen, you might be singing a song and then suddenly the vibrato comes out after you've applied all of these different elements of relaxing your jaw, supporting your sound, opening your body, grounding your body, and letting that be what guides your high note, guides your singing, instead of trying to push it out. When that happens and you're able to do that, then your high note or the note that you're sustaining will have a natural vibrato, and that's okay. Listen to his vibrato. I'm going to go back one more time. And now this time, listen to how beautiful the vibrato. It's a natural vibrato that comes out, and he is letting it happen. He's not trying to move away from it in any way. I know there are different styles of singing where straight tone is the way of singing, and it's okay. But you have to make sure that you have already learned how to sing in a free way. And then you can put different elements like straight tone and do a healthy straight tone instead of one that could cause damage to your vocal folds. So there are different ways of doing things, but there's the correct way and there's the wrong way. So sorry to talk so much, but let's go back and see this one more time. And now focus on his vibrato.
To the world you see, to the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes.
There it is.
Oh, a million dreams are keeping me away. Could be a vision of the one I see. A million dreams, it's all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. Oh, for the world we're gonna make.
Very interesting how he came back to the softness and a little bit of that breathy tone that we had at the beginning. Oh, very nice. start, development, and finish of the song. He's done such a beautiful job with this. I even liked it better towards the middle, where he was really engaging his body and his support and was singing right in the center of the pitch. If I were going to say anything technically, is he needs a little bit more of that support that he uses so beautifully when he goes to his higher range. Also use it in this part of his voice, in his lower range. So keep that support engaged even in the parts of the voice where he might not think that he needs it. That happens to all singers.
Dreams for the world around me.
We'll go back a little bit.
For the world around me.
Oh my gosh, he was crying. Oh, he's so sweet, and I can tell that he really deserves this success. Wow, I didn't notice that he was crying at the end, so that's what caused a little bit of that unevenness in his tone. Of course, that happens to anybody that's really emotional at the end, and that just leads me to know that this is what he really wants to do. This is his passion, and the fact that he's able to share it with all of us is his dream come true. Okay, so you singers out there, this is, I think, perfect for all of you who have been auditioning and don't get the job or don't get the role you want. Here it is. You might have failed, but you are not a failure. There might be rejections recently, but they can be redirection. You are more than your setbacks. Don't give up on the dream God has planted in your heart. Okay? Again, this is Jeff Wrights. So please let me know in the comments below if there are any other songs by Sofronio Vazquez that you would like me to react to, or by any other singers. If you're looking to improve that high note or overcome your stage fright, please check out the description box below for more information on how you can work with me. There's also a lot of free resources down there that you can download. Thank you to all of you who have been supporting this channel. That really does mean a lot to me and helps me create more content for you. Remember to keep singing, be happy, and subscribe. I'll see you in my next video.